Before we start the video, I just wanted to chime in and say thank you all for your support. I have learned a lot and enjoyed creating these videos for the past few months. Huge shout out for those that commented on the videos. It means the world to have engagement and keeps me motivated. With that being said, sometime during next month, I plan on adding new content and opening up a Discord to chill and hang out. Once again, thank you all so much for your support. Now back to the video. In the mystical world of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, the Couatl emerged as an enigmatic and captivating presence. Hailing from ancient civilizations, these celestial beings possess an awe-inspiring aura that captivates all who encounter them. Descended from a lineage of celestial entities, the Couatl embody divine power and wisdom, guiding mortals towards enlightenment and balance. Cloaked in vibrant plumes and adorned with an intricate regalia, they invoke a sense of otherworldly grace and majesty. Yet beneath their regal facade lies a deep connection to the natural world, rooted in their dedication to safeguarding the delicate harmony between mortals and the celestial realm. With their profound knowledge, celestial magic, and profound insight, the Couatl navigate the realms of Dungeons & Dragons, leaving a lasting impression on all who dare to venture into their presence. Now that we know what the Couatl is, let's talk features. The Couatl is proficient in the following saving throws: Con with a +5, Wisdom with a +7, Charisma with a +6. It has damage resistance to Radiant, and it is immune to Psychic, Bludgeoning, Piercing, and Slashing from non-magical attacks. It has a true sight of 120 feet and a passive perception of 15. It knows all languages and has a telepathy of 120 feet. His thing is stacked with good saves, immunities, and senses. It's a perfect guide for a quest line perhaps it has begun to lose its divinity or slowly descending into madness. The Couatl also has an innate spell casting. The Couatl's spellcasting ability is Charisma with a spell save AC of 14. It can innately cast the following spells requiring only verbal components: At will, detect evil and good, detect magic, detect thoughts, 3 times a day each, bless, create food and water, cure wounds, less restoration, protection from poison, sanctuary, shield, once a day each, dream, greater restoration, scrying. Great spells for a guide, type of NPC, or just a benevolent guardian. New DMs out there, do not be scared to change the crap out of these spells to fit your narrative. It also has magic weapon. The Couatl's weapon attacks are magical, meaning that
these hands are rated E for everyone.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you.
in other words, fuck your resistances. And following that, we have Shielded Mind. The Couatl is immune to scrying and other effects that will sense its emotions, read its thoughts, or detect its location.
My trick's gonna work on me!
For its combat actions, we have a Bite Attack, a melee weapon attack capable of dealing 8 or 1d6 plus 5 piercing damage, and the target must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 24 hours. Until this poison ends, the target is unconscious. Another creature can use this action to shake the target away. So a decent amount of damage on top of very good CC, capable of just taking a combatant out of the field entirely. Until you wake him up. Then we have Constrict, another melee attack with a reach of 10 feet versus one medium or smaller creature. It's capable of dealing 10 or 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained, and the Couatl can't constrict another target. Following the norm here, this ability has always been super strong, and any monster that has it should always abuse it. For the love of God, do not shy away from this. This is gold. And lastly, we have its Shade Change ability. The Couatl magically polymorphs into a humanoid or beast that has a challenge rating equal or less to its own, or back into its true form. It reverts to its true form if it dies. Any equipment it is wearing or carrying is absorbed or born into the new form. The Couatl's choice, of course. In the new form, the Couatl retains its game statistics and ability to speak, but its AC, movement modes, strength, dexterity, and other actions are replaced by the new form it took. And it gains any statistics and capabilities except class features, legendary actions, and their actions that the new form has, but that it lacks. If the new form has a bite attack, the Couatl can use its bite in that form. Now that we talk about its features, let's talk settings. Here are 3 settings that could work for your world. Setting number 1, the Celestial Canopy of Estrendor. High above the world amidst the vast Celestial Canopy of Estrendor, the Couatl have built an ethereal floating sanctuary. This enchanting realm, concealed within shifting constellations and nebulous clouds, serves as a haven for celestial beings and a bridge between mortal and divine realms. In Estrendor, the Couatl channels celestial energy, unravel cosmic secrets, and guide the destiny of the stars. For a unique element, Estrendor provides a conduit to harness celestial energy, granting the Couatl and visitors the ability to commune with the stars, manipulate gravity, and unleash radiant powers, allowing them to shape the very fabric of the heavens. For our first plot hook, we have the Celestial Convergence. An unprecedented celestial event looms on the horizon, heralding a momentous convergence of celestial bodies within the skies of Estrendor. This event holds immense cosmic significance and attracts the attention combination of mortals, celestial beings, and even otherworldly entities. The characters are thrust into a race against time to decipher the enigmatic prophecies surrounding the Convergent, uncover the hidden motives of rival factions, and prevent cataclysmic consequences from befalling both Estrendor and the mortal realms. For a second plot hook, we have the Falling Star. A luminous falling star crashes into the heart of Estrendor, disrupting the delicate celestial balance and threatening to extinguish the realm's ethereal light. The characters embark on a perilous quest across the celestial canopy, navigating treacherous sky bridges and encountering celestial creatures in a race to retrieve the falling star. However, they soon discover the star holds a sentient entity with its own desires, and they must negotiate with it to restore harmony to Estrendor. For a twist, the convergence of celestial bodies is not a moment of great cosmic alignment, but a celestial conflict between rival deities seeking to claim dominance over Estrendor. For a second setting, we have the sunken temple of Azulmar. Beneath the depths of the vast ocean lies the forgotten realm of Azulmar, an ancient civilization once guided by the Couatl. The temples and structures of this underwater city have long been abandoned, lost to the annals of time. Mysterious and magical, Azulmar's submerged ruins now hold the key to powerful artifact that could tip the balance of power in the world. For a unique element, the Couatl have imbued the water surrounding Azulmar with a magical essence, allowing these to venture into the depths to breathe and move freely underwater, granting them temporary aquatic abilities. For our first plot hook, we have Whispers of the Deep. Whispers reach the adventurers for an ancient prophecy, foretelling the rise of a cataclysmic event that could shatter the fragile equilibrium of the seas. The characters are beckoned by the Couatl to explore the sunken temples of Azulmar, discover the source of this impending disaster, and uncover the means to prevent it. They must navigate treacherous underwater caves, decipher cryptic messages, and face formidable sea creatures while racing against time to avert catastrophe. For a second plot hook, we have the Shadows of the Deep. Dark forces stir in the depths, drawn by the allure of the artifact hidden within Azul. A sinister cult seeks to seize power of the Couatl, aiming to unleash a chaos upon the world. The characters find themselves embroiled in a deadly game of subterfuge and danger as they navigate political intrigue, form unlikely alliances, and thwart the cult's nefarious plans. In this quest, they must face the cult's high priestess, whose malevolent intentions could unravel the fabric of reality itself. For a twist, the artifact hidden within Azulmar is not a source of destruction, but a beacon of hope, capable of restoring balance and warding off the impending calamity. The characters must choose wisely whether to wield its power for good or succumb to the allure of its corrupting influence. For our last setting, we have the cursed marshlands of Vespera. The desolate and mist-shrouded marshlands of Vespera are haunted by eerie spirits and plagued by ancient curses. Strange mists swirl around the decaying ruins of forgotten civilizations, obscuring dangerous traps and hiding forbidden knowledge. Within this foreboding realm, the Couatl serve as spiritual guides, struggling to lift the curses and restoring balance to Vespera. For a unique element, Vespera's marshlands are imbued with ancient curses and unsettling enchantments. Time and perception warp within the mist, altering reality and testing the character's senses and wits. For our first plot hook, we have the Whispering Mirror, a mystical artifact known as the Whispering Mirror, capable of revealing hidden truths and foretelling the future, lies hidden deep within the cursed marshlands. The characters are approached by a desperate Couatl, who seeks their aid in retrieving the mirror. As they venture into the treacherous marshes, they encounter ghostly apparitions, deceptive illusions, and twisted creatures, all while trying to unlock the mirror's secrets and evade the grasp of those who would misuse its power. For a second plot hook, we have the Vanishing Souls. Mysterious disappearances of villages and travelers plague Vespera, leaving behind only whispers of spectral apparitions. The characters are drawn into an investigation as they uncover a network of vengeful spirits trapped within the marshlands. As they delve deeper, they face spectral challenges confronting malevolent entities and navigate the shifting boundaries between mortal and spirit realms. For a twist, the Whispering Mirror possesses the ability to free the trapped spirits of Vespera, but also carries a dangerous curse. Its revelations can bring enlightenment or madness, and the characters must decide whether to risk their sanity for the greater good. That's all we have for settings, so let's talk strategy. For general combat strategy, the Couatl excels in combat by utilizing its innate spellcasting abilities, versatile shape-shifting, and its deadly bite attack. Its strategy focuses on controlling the battlefield, supporting allies, and inflicting damage over time. With its spellcasting control, the Couatl begins combat by utilizing its innate spellcasting abilities. It casts spells like Detect Magic, Detect Thought, and Sanctuary to gain information, protect itself and its allies, and confuse enemies. By using Bless and Protection from Poison, it enhances the capabilities of its allies and counters harmful effects. Now, with its shape-shifting of its ability, the Couatl has the ability to polymorph into humanoid or beast forms. It strategically changes shape to match the situation at hand, gaining access to different movements, modes, AC, and attack options. Shape-shifting allows the Couatl to adapt to various combat scenarios, whether it requires stealth, mobility, or brute strength. And lastly, we have a Deadly Constriction. When it's in true form, the Couatl possesses a powerful constrict ability. It strikes with its bite attack, attempting to poison its target. If successful, the Couatl wraps its serpentine body around the enemy, restraining them and inflicting ongoing damage over time. This constrict ability allows the Couatl to neutralize threats while maintaining control over the battlefield. And yes, I am fully aware that you can only do this to one target, but you know what? Fuck that particular target. Looking at you, Rafa. And now we have a unique combat strategy known as Celestial Mastery. Couatl's unique combat strategy revolves around harnessing the celestial nature and divine power. This strategy incorporates 3 new features and enhances its celestial mastery. Our first ability is Divine Intervention. As a reaction when a creature within 30 feet of the Couatl fails its saving throw against a spell or magical effect, the Couatl can use its Divine Intervention to grant advantage on the saving throw. This ability can be used a number of times equal to the Couatl's Charisma modifier, and all expended uses are restored after a long rest. Or you could just say fuck that shit and just give it as many uses as you want. It's your monster, go ham. Next we have Celestial Aura. The Couatl has an active aura, creating a 20-foot radius centered on itself. Any enemy within the aura must make a charisma saving throw against the Couatl spell save DC. On a failed save, the target's attacks are weakened, and they have disadvantage on all attack rolls until the beginning of their next turn. Lastly, we have Celestial Visions. The Couatl can use his innate spellcasting to induce visions of celestial insight. Once per short rest, as a bonus action, it targets one creature within 60 feet. The target must succeed on a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw or be incapacitated until the end of its next turn. While incapacitated, the target gains glimpses of celestial knowledge, granting advantage on its next attack roll and ability check. These unique features empower the Couatl to manipulate the battlefield, provide celestial protection to allies, and control its enemies through celestial enchantments. The Couatl's combat strategy becomes an intricate dance of support, spellcasting versatility, and strategic maneuvering to ensure victory in battle. That's all for today's video. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Tell me about your favorite encounter with the Couatl on the comment section below. Have a good one.